Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do this as often as we can, usually several times per week, although my schedule lately has been crazy. Anyway, these are signs of bad mental health or things you can do to negatively impact your mental health without even realizing it. So, if you are in the middle of kind of going through that, obviously coaching can be helpful. Counseling can be helpful. Talking through things on a consistent basis can be helpful more than ever before. We've seen telebusinesses and telehealth become more important than ever. Obviously, coaching can be part of that, but if you do have a diagnosable mental illness, seek the proper treatment for that as well. But regardless, there's many things that we don't even realize could be causing us to be unwell, and kind of looking at some of those are there. So binge eating and binge anything, really, anything done to extreme excesses, from watching TV to eating to sleeping, anything done to excess can lead us in a negative direction. And so it's very important to moderate the things we do, even the things we enjoy. Sometimes we don't want to moderate the things we enjoy, and we're all guilty from time to time of getting so engrossed in something that we don't necessarily think through the long-term effects of doing those things. Um, Changing how we eat, changing how we sleep, changing how we use our time. All of these can be both positive and negative depending on the changes we make. So making sure that we're doing things in moderation is important. Living in a disorganized space, both mentally and physically, can be problematic for our mental health as well. If we don't have a clean space, then we are going to feel disorganized, cluttered, and feel negatively about ourselves because we haven't accomplished the things we believe we should. Now, does it mean we have to be spotless all the time? No. But working towards goals and setting goals both internally, that is our thought life, and externally, meaning our physical space and the clutter of our to do list, can be rewarding when we see ourselves as capable of hitting goals, reaching goals, and achieving things. It's easier to handle the challenges we have with the other things on our list. But similarly, when we don't see ourselves making those accomplishments or ticking those things off our respective lists, we will feel badly about the things that we haven't done, to the point of being almost negative about those things in a way that can become toxic. Overthinking or becoming obsessively or repetitively thinking without finding solutions can be another problem. For folks with anxiety or panic disorder or any other sort of repetitive OCD, anything like that, this can be extremely difficult, and seeking treatment for these things is necessary. Handling it just by modifying how you think alone can be a little difficult, so sometimes we need some outside perspective to be able to set manageable goals about changing those behaviors. But the fact of the matter is, when we are, repetitively doing the same things over and over and not seeing changes in the things we want to accomplish, we're actually setting ourselves up for a level of failure that many of us have difficulty coping with. So it's important to set those goals in a meaningful way. The next thing is being overly concerned with what other people think of us. Look, you have to accept, at least at some level, that there will be people in your life who don't appreciate you, who don't value you, who don't see the value in you as a person, and who may be taking advantage of the fact that you are using their approval as the way to judge whether you have value or not as a person. And so the challenge there becomes whether or not you believe that you have the autonomy to live life without having every person's approval that you wish you did. Obviously, we want people to like us. We're meant to be social creatures, and without a doubt, being a social creature means finding some level of connectivity with a certain value of overall connection. But you can't always find that, and so finding peace with the idea that someone may not always like you at every given moment is also super important. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.